Official.StreetSmarks@gmail.com is how you want to contact us. Listen to us right here exclusively on YouTube, Street Smark Audio. Or fuck with us. Official.Street.
This happens every time. So, all right, y'all. Before we started, I don't know if this is going to make the cut or not, but I'm going to tell it anyway. Before he starts it, all right, be quiet. So, as soon as he gets ready to go into his spiel, that clacking you heard, that was his lighter falling on the ground, first and foremost. And then, the motherfucker can't even get the spiel out. Which I ain't going to hate on that too hard, because if I had to do it right now, I couldn't. But at the same time, dagnabbit, I thought you was ready, Fooge, telling me to be quiet and stuff. All right, here we go. Take two.
Official.StreetSmarks@gmail.com is how you want to contact us. Listen to us right here exclusively on YouTube, Street Smark Audio. Or fuck with us. Official.StreetSmarks on IG and SoundCloud. Street Smark fan page on Facebook. Street_Smarks on Twitter. This is the Extreme Retro Review for ECW. January 25th, 1994. Cold open. Wood, what are your thoughts of this show?
My overall thoughts of the show were, meh. It could have been a decent show, but, it wasn't. I was trying to find my particular reasoning for that, so I can't find it right now.
Are you ready?
As you do your review, I'm sure it'll come up, and I can elaborate on further why this was just a mess show. Something about this show pissed me off. I can't remember exactly what just yet.
So again, we got a cold open, and we got highlights of Funk and Shane and the post show, and we head on into the theme. So we got Joey in the Eagle's Nest. He's talking about the 45-minute classic draw between Terry Funk and the franchise Shane Douglas. February 5th is a three-way between Funk, Sabu, and Shane. Because of the draw, the Public Enemy match and interview got bumped. So we have a Jay Sully sighting. Mm-hmm. He has to explain it to the Public Enemy. Naturally, they got hot. Grunge talks about how he had to carry a stolen TV through rubble and glass, being chased by National Guards, and they won't be on TV? LOL. Ty Gordon comes up. Rocco hems him up on the wall, demanding a title shot. Ty said he'll go to the ECW NWA board. Rocco doesn't let go. Ty then mentions the police, and then Rocco eases up. LOL 2.
He wants no parts of the 5-0.
Said finally we see the genesis of the classic Public Enemy characters. He's like, ooh, not the police. It's okay.
He liked that, huh?
Oh, I loved it. Hey, so we have the bumped match from last week. The Public Enemy versus Donnie Allen and Dwayne Gill, also known as Gilbert.
Yeah.
Gilbert is a former ECW alum.
I didn't know he was a former ECW alum.
Well, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Said it's not a wrestling match, it's a fight. Complete squidage as Joey shields the open contract that the Enema has for February 5th. The Enema gets all their shit in. You know what I'm saying? Inverted DDT, senton finish, and it's now called the 911 for a dud match. Your thoughts?
I labeled this match a snoozer. But yeah, I did get when Dwayne Gill came out, I was like, oh, Gilbert, you know what I'm saying? So that was kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be a squash, and so it was, and it was snoozer.
They didn't even call Donnie Allen Devious Donnie Allen. I was kind of upset about that. They just said Donnie Allen.
They didn't want nobody to get their hopes up.
Nah. Sully went tired at the locker room. Todd stooge to the ECW board that the Public Enemy has touched him, and the Public Enemy show up with gifts and apologies. Todd has bad news, and the Public Enemy think that they going to jail. They're like, oh, we're going to jail. They're like, no, you're not going to jail. They're like, oh, we suspended. I said, no, you're not suspended. So it's like, all right, what the fuck's going on? So Todd says, nope. He booked them in a match with no rules. Public Enemy loving it. They're going to take on some guys their size. They're like, that's no problem. We're going to take on some 5'10" guys. No big deal. Todd's like, no, they're not 5'10". They're 6'10". Because they'll be fighting the Bruise Brothers. So they keep going. Shoot. Then they have the delayed sale. The Bruise Brothers. The guys who were too big for Smoky Mountain, they got thrown out. And they start lamenting and they're crying and whining and everything. And then Rocco's like, yo, no rules. No rules. Grun's like, oh shit, ain't no rules. So he starts spitting off some shit, and then Johnny goes, Fly Girl Lorena got away with it, and we can too. And then Rocco says, no rules. And then they go into like a serious part of the promo where he's like shilling the match. You know what I'm saying? I
like the serious part way better than the annoying little voices they use. Because you're not the 5-0. No. If that's what they're famous for and all that other stuff, it's going to be a long ECW ride for Hot Stuff Hollywood.
So when they mentioned Lorena, did you know who that was?
Oh, were they talking about Lorena Bobbitt?
They were talking about Lorena Bobbitt.
Oh, I didn't get that at the time.
Yeah, Lorena Bobbitt. Lorena Bobbitt, for those who don't know, she chopped off her husband's penis after she caught him cheating with another woman. She cut off his penis in his sleep, and then threw it out the window, driving away. John Wayne Bobbitt eventually got his penis surgically reattached. And he started a porno.
Awesome.
Affectionately known as John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut.
All of that is just making my nether regions just crawl up inside myself. I'm just not, that's all right.
Overall, I thought it was a great segment. And then they had Slam to exit the segment.
Yeah, I didn't see no slam. The best part to me was when they got serious, as I said a little while ago. Because, the little thing you was just doing.
The part.
That they do. Oh,
I
man.
love it.
Oh, drives. It's like nails on the chalkboard.
So we got Tommy Dreamer versus Dr. Disaster in a match. LOL. Tommy comes to the ring in a red sequined robe. Dr. Disaster is your stereotypical pudgy max jobber.
Yeah, buddy.
Complete squidage as Dreamer beats him all over the place. He hits him with a pile, hits him with plunder, bites him, low blow.
Yeah.
Speaking of low blows, Joey's just blowing Tommy on commentary.
Yeah. Big time.
He's excusing all the cheating. Sounds like Gorilla Monsoon when he's excusing Hulkster's cheating.
The Hulkster didn't cheat. He fought fire with fire sometimes.
Anyway, so finish goes Cobra Clutch, side Russian leg sweep combo called the Dream Weaver. Mm-hmm. Kind of named after the song Dream Weaver. She's a Dream Weaver. Anyway, flowed over into the pin. 1-star match, but I'm calling it a dud because the putts through the match. Finisher is clunky and terrible. Your thoughts?
One thing that was notable about this match was it seemed like Tommy Dreamer had a little bit of a mean streak. This match, he's like, in addition to the low blow and some other stuff he did, he smashed Dr. Disaster's back his head into the steel post and stuff outside the ring. I'm like, dang. So, who peed in his Frosted Flakes that morning? But
it's probably all those damn jobs he was doing to Shane Douglas with the chain. Putts.
Oh, man. Hey, don't underestimate Shane Douglas with a chain.
Mm-hmm. February 5th card rundown. So we got a 3-way. We have a double dog collar match between Hardcore Hack and Tommy Cairo. Hardcore Hack and Tommy Cairo, and they're fighting Rockin' Rebel and the Pitbull. So the babyfaces have a 10-second promo. Tommy Cairo's terrible. Sullivan and Taz versus Bad Company. Sullivan promo alludes to the Tanaka, Florida connection that I spoke on a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
He throws it to the Tazmaniac. Tazmaniac grunts, and Sullivan says something like, "You're a great talker." I tried to go to the network, but it was nothing there. They had skipped that whole segment.
Okay, because I'm wondering, like, oh shoot, I don't see that on my notes here.
So we have a Matty in the House spot for ECW gear. The two girls are back. Remember the two girls from back in the day? You obviously didn't see this segment either. Remember the two girls from back in the day talking about the Super Destroyers?
Oh yeah, the little kids.
Right.
Yeah.
So those two girls are back. So I think they have to be Todd's kids at this point.
Oh man, they shoot. Yeah, put them to work.
Right. So one was acting like Jason, and then one was acting like Maddie in the house. So the one girl was like, "How do you like my shirt?" And another girl was like, "Oh, I'm not sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry." It was terrible. Moving on. So you have Mr. Hughes with Jason versus Mikey Whipwreck.
There we go. Excuse me.
Mikey Whipwreck will be coming soon to the Extreme Project. It's the debut for Mikey Whipwreck. It's a complete squidash.
Cheer.
As Joey puts over... What does he put over? Hughes' collegiate football statistics and credentials. Mikey gets absolutely nothing. He tries to fly, tries to get a back, like a crossbody. Hughes catches him for a triple backbreaker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And he raised up for two. Huge sidewalk slam for the dub. 1 star. Love the sidewalk slam as usual. Throws him out of the ring. Jason gyrates. Your thoughts?
The only thing I was looking for was the sidewalk slam, and I got it. So I was a happy man.
You're going down! Did you know that there was a show on February 5th?
You know what? I think they had mentioned it maybe once or alluded to something about a show on February 5th. I was thinking it. I wasn't sure, though. Did they say for sure it was going to be a show on February 5th?
I'm almost pretty positive.
Okay. All right.
Moving on. So we have the living legend, Terry Funk, versus...
Oh, my God.
Versus the sensei, Pat Tanaka, with Paul Diamond in his corner. Funk talks shit about Diamond being out there, and he tries to get him to go to the back.
Like Paul Diamond is stupid. No, Terry Funk is the stupid one.
He berates Diamond. He says, this man can fight his own battles.
Meanwhile, he got the fat-ass Rotten Brothers waiting in the wings to pounce any second and stuff. He's a fucking hypocrite. He's a piece of... He's a turd. You want to call the distinguished Hunter Q. Robbins the third a turd? No, you, sir, are a turd.
So Terry Funk jumpstarts the heat. Should Tanaka win, he'll go to the February 5th three-way.
And rightfully so, as the ECW champion. Anybody's better than Terry Funk as the champ. I'm so glad that the network didn't show him coming down with the belt, because he doesn't deserve it.
Funk beats Tanaka outside, back inside Funk with a falling pile driver for 2. Funk then chokes Tanaka with his bandages.
Come on, Tanaka.
Quick comeback as Joey outs Tanaka as Duke Kanemeya's son and adds heat to the tag title match February 5th.
Son of a bitch.
Bad Breed run in. Tanaka gets 2. Diamond fights off the Bad Breed. Taz and Sullivan run in and KO Diamond with a trash can lid.
That's some bullshit.
Funk gets the roll up for the dud. And then Tanaka helps Diamond. Your thoughts?
Thought the match was a travesty of justice to Pat Tanaka, because once again Terry Funk, who is I don't know. He's probably one of the more sinister wrestlers who has stepped into a wrestling ring. I mean, he's a cheater. He tricks people who are, you know what I'm saying, trying to come up in the business, like JT Smith. He tricks them into becoming their mentor just so he can stab them in the back later on down the road. And here he is once again. He tries to sucker Paul Diamond into going into the back just so it'd be easier for Team Fat Ass to come on out and intercede on his behalf. And just so happened, justice wasn't served, and he still walked out of there as the champion. Great. So now we're going to see him. This is one time where I hope the doggone show isn't televised. Please tell me February 5th is not going to be available to watch.
We will absolutely be watching the February 5th show. So wait, so you bitch when you can't watch the shows. You bitch when you can watch the shows.
Well, I don't want to see Terry Funk, especially strutting down there as the champion with his looking like he worked at freaking what's the name of the place? Krispy Kremes. Like he worked at Krispy Kremes and stuff. Like he's the champion of the promotion. He's the best one y'all got. He's better than a franchise. Even Sabu. Even Sabu is more. I mean, this guy looks like he's been homeless for the last 16 years, but yet he's like the top homeless dude, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he the homeless dude who be stealing all the other homeless people food and stuff. That's why he kind of fat and out of shape and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he's very unkempt. He looks very, he's disgusting to look at. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, there's no rhyme or reason why he should be the champion, and I think it is a miscarriage of justice that neither Shane Douglas, Sabu, or Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert is the ECW heavyweight champion. And that's all I have to say about that.
Very good. So we have a Matty in the house spot.
From bad to worst.
He's with Paul Lee for an interview.
Oh, save us, Paul.
Paul Lee talks about Sabu's handler. Still no name, but Paul Lee describes his job. Matty wants to know his name, though. Paul objects to Matty's tone. Sabu is scary, but Matty's no roughneck. Paul Lee then cuts another great promo talking about Sabu and the three-way on February 5th.
Right.
He then turns to the handler. He puts over the handler as having one of the toughest jobs in the world. He has to control Sabu. So any man that controls Sabu has to be a tough guy, you know?
Yeah, that's a hell of a sell right there.
So on February 5th, he's going to unleash the handler in the ring. Paulie finishes the promo by bringing it back to Sabu in the three-way. Overall, another money fucking promo from Paulie.
Absolutely.
We have Kevin Sullivan and the Tazmaniac versus Donnie Allen and Gilbert. Bad Company goofs the jobbers immediately to the back and they start fighting the champs. It settles into an impromptu tag match that I cannot care about. Exploder suplex and we get a Tasmanian suplex machine spot call from Joey. Basic tag match, Tanaka and Pearl. Hot tag diamond, House of Fire. Tanaka and Sullivan fight outside and the arena. Diamond and Taz do some stuff inside. Sloppy roll up for 3, 1 star. Tanaka's MIA. So the champs destroy Diamond's neck with a stuffed pile driver.
Yeah.
Joey goes into the solemn voice mode as geeks and EMTs move Diamond out of the ring. Hold the next match. Your thoughts?
So what did I think? For some reason, I did kind of care about this match, only because I was kind of infuriated. I was pissed off that Gil, what was his name? Donnie Allen,
The devious one.
Devious Don Allen just let Tanaka and Diamond just interrupt their match and stuff. Like, they should have fought it out right there, like, you know what I'm saying, and then go from there. But I don't know. I don't know. For some reason, I found myself like really watching this match and paying attention to it and stuff. And then I thought it was goofy and stuff. The part where after they fucked Paul Diamond up and stuff, Joey Styles was like, "Oh, we're off the air, we're good." Said, but he's still talking about we need the medical team. He needs help with this, that, and the other and stuff. Trying to act like he didn't know he wasn't recording. Give me a freaking break. But I don't know. For some reason, it was oddly enthralling for me.
So we got Joey flustered in the next. He's talking to the production guy, Matt Radico, from the truck. This realism setting in as the diamond injury throws the end of the show out of whack.
Oh,
Matt
shucks.
Matt says he eschews the music video and goes directly to Tanaka on a live microphone. Joey feeds Tanaka questions and Tanaka stumbles through his fucking promo and subbing in for Paul Diamond on February 5th will be the original Sheik. He's like, yeah, Paul Diamond's hurt, and he says, want to go, you got to go and get him. So I got a guy. You want to know who my guy is? You want me to tell you who my guy is? Well, on February 5th, Kevin Sullivan, Tazmaniac, you'll be fighting me and the original Sheik.
And as the crowd goes mild.
Overall, I said, Pat Tanaka should never cut another promo in his life. Oh, man. The show was well paced. It was full of entertaining squashes. The Public Enemy promos, I loved them. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, Tanaka almost killed it with that last promo. Thumbs up, though.
Oh man, yeah. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat.
Stop clearing your throat in the microphone, goof.
When you gotta clear, it's either I could back away and clear it, or I could try to muscle through it. But then I have the gurgly sound if too much, whatever it is, phlegm or
quote unquote phlegm.
But there we go. But yeah. So who is the original Sheik? Like I've heard of him, but like, why should we care? As I guess what
the original Sheik is the guy. He's Sabu's uncle. He broke Sabu into the business. He also helped train Sabu and Rob Van Dam, and he basically was the co-owner of the Detroit territory back in the 70s.
Okay.
So Mama Fuge, I asked Mama Fuge a question a long time ago. I said, name 5 wrestlers. She says, Andre the Giant.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Bobo Brazil.
Okay.
The Sheik.
Okay.
And somebody else. So I'm thinking, holy shit. My mama know who Bobo Brazil and the Sheik is? Which in turn makes you a super goof because my mama know who the Sheik is and you don't know who the Sheik is. Street Smart champion.
Yes, and I am also the uncrowned trivia champion because I've been robbed several times of my title. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I mean, Mama Fuge is very wise, and so, she
That is a true statement.
A little bit more wisdom than me on who the Sheik is. And when it comes to something like that, I do not take any shame in that.
Yeah, but the Sheik was a guy who traveled the territories, NWA territories, and had bloody brawls with various guys. He'd come in, he'd have a bloody brawl with Funk down in Amarillo. He'd have a bloody brawl with Sullivan down in Florida. Well, probably not with Sullivan because Sullivan was a heel and he was a heel, so probably not. Okay. But he definitely had bloody brawls with Bobo Brazil up in Detroit. Okay. But everywhere he went, Abdullah the Butcher, Bruiser Brody. Okay. So it was just these. Definitely over in Japan, he would be fighting Stan Hansen, or fighting Inoki, or Baba, or whoever, all those guys over there. He was a big name.
Okay.
Big money guy, territory, big money guy.
Okay.
So when and Sullivan basically copied his whole wrestling style.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you watch Kevin Sullivan's matches, they're the sheet.
Interesting.
Yeah. With that being said, next week, February 1st, 1994, the go-home show for the night the line was crossed. We out. Peace.
Peace.